Blessings, beloveds. This is Amara Amethyst, and I'm here bringing you a lunar Tarotscope for the year. It's the Lunar New Year, February 8th. And so this reading is for February 8th, 2016 through February 10th, 2017. The yearly Tarotscope goes by moon cycles, and it's a beautiful way to get an idea about what's to come for the entire coming year. Great times to do this include the Gregorian New Year at the end of December, beginning of January, the Lunar New Year, which is right now, or your birthday is another wonderful time to get a year spread. Anytime that you feel there's a starting over. So you could technically do this on any new or full moon, or any of the solstices or equinoxes as well. So if you're interested in getting a personalized year spread, you can contact me, nectarofthegoddesstemple@gmail.com. I'd be happy to set that up with you. And otherwise, we'll just enjoy this group spread. So again, I'll be using the Fifth Tarot, which is a deck that was created by Martine and Teresina Balkans. It's an amazing deck. It's attuned to the fifth dimensional earth frequencies. So let's get right to it. This first card is for the moon cycle between the new moon in Aquarius on February 8th and the new moon in Pisces on, on March 9th, 2016. Okay. Well, maybe not that one. Sometimes they don't want to come out. It's okay. There it is. Five of Lotus, shape-shifting. This card is a lotus suit, so it's about your soul essence. This is recognition of your ability to shapeshift, your ability to be different people, to be different beings, to play different roles in different moments of your life as well. So this is about knowing what the appropriate roles are. You can also work with the fox. The fox is the ultimate shapeshifter. You can see this woman is a woman. She's also a fox and an eagle and a deer, and there are owl feathers and also a butterfly wing, 5 white lotuses. So 5 is all about transformation and change. So this is allowing ourselves really to shift and to express in whatever ways feel right for us to express multidimensionally. So perhaps you are a shaman or a medicine person, and you have not yet tapped into this energy. For example, a priestess, a healer, a priest. This is asking you to do a little bit more research, and not necessarily in books, but going within, in meditation, in journeys, in inquiry into who you really are. Who am I? You may find that you probably will find that you are more than you believe that you are. This next card is for the moon cycle between the new moon in Pisces on March 9th and the new moon in Aries on February 7th. So most of March. Again, realization. We just received this card in a monthly Tarotscope. Realization. This is also the Soul Essence suit. This is a major arcana card. So this is a major point on the soul's journey through life. This is a point of deeper realization of who and what you are, and your ability to express that fully through this form. Beautiful card to follow up the Five of Lotus, shapeshifting. As we continue to shift through all of these different aspects of who we are, we become increasingly aware that we are not limited to one of these aspects. We are not limited to this physical body. We are not limited to this thought process, this expression, these actions, these feelings, these emotions. We are all of these things and more. To name ourselves is a limitation. We come to this point of realization. Okay. And I said in the last reading with this card, I'll say it also here, that this is really allowing ourselves to express our inner child, express our inner feminine, and express our inner masculine. And so this card also calls upon us to do any work which remains to be done in balancing these energies within ourselves so that we can come into this place of inner balance and external expression of our fully realized God selves. Next card is for the time period between the new moon in Aries on April 7th through the new moon in Taurus on May 6th. This one. Okay, we're getting some of the same cards that we got before for the monthly. So these energies are really powerful right now. The Four of Shells, gentleness. This is the water suit. This is about our emotions. This is allowing ourselves to be grounded in gentleness, to be grounded in love. What is gentleness if not love? Gentleness is the expression of love in a very sweet and supportive way. Knowing that we can glide through any emotions which we any emotions which we experience here in this lifetime, as we remain grounded in gentleness, centered in gentleness, will allow us to flow through whatever it is that we experience in this lifetime. So really rooting into your power, your ability, because in gentleness there is great strength. Gentleness is not weak. Weakness expresses itself in fits of anger and rage. Power expresses itself in gentleness. This next card is for the time period between the new moon in Taurus on on May 6th and the new moon in Gemini on June 5th. Go. The Lovers, number 6, Major Arcana card. This is another Soul Essence card. This is another Major Arcana card. This could be exactly what it looks like, of finding your beloved one, coming into full alignment with your beloved one. You can see that feminine and masculine balancing each other out. So if you're single and looking for love, this may be the time of finding that outwardly reflected. If you're already in relationship, this could be a time of very much coming into the full alignment, the full balance. And these two are each whole. So you'll notice that this came after the realization card. The realization and that balance of your inner feminine and inner masculine and inner child. Once we come into balance with ourselves and our whole, then we find the other whole part of us. It's not two halves making a whole and fixing one another. It's two wholes coming together to shine even brighter as fully empowered beings. Beautiful. Next card is for the period between June 5th, the new moon in Gemini, and July 4th, the new moon in Cancer. 9 of Stones, fulfillment. Beautiful card. The Earth suit is about our physical manifest reality, our physical bodies, our day-to-day lives, our finances, our career, and this is a 9, which is a completion number. Fulfillment. So this is things really coming full circle. You'll see there's even a circle of stones. So really having you can see all the ripeness going on as well. There are roses in the foreground, there are grapes in the background, and everything is blossoming or in fruit. So things are ready to be harvested. We also have green tourmaline, which is a very heart-centered stone. It's a very powerful grounding stone as well. This is really a time period of your physical world coming to fulfillment. This could be a time of wealth, a time of great abundance in your life. Perhaps you are extremely physically fit at this time. It's a beautiful, beautiful card coming out. Lovely. There's also a circle of stones, so a circle of beings coming into balance in your community as well, finding a community of others. Okay, the next card is ready to go. This card is between the new moon in Cancer on July 4th and the new moon in Leo on August 2nd, and it is the Three of Shells celebration. So with all of this success and abundance and love comes celebration, and celebration is joyful. Celebration also is grounded in gratitude, so really expressing our gratitude and our joy for our lives as they are in the present moment, no matter what our circumstances are. We see these dolphins guiding us to be playful and to celebrate with one another, jumping out of the water in the sunset. We've also got pink conch shells, which symbolize excuse me, which symbolize the feminine opening, and the pink conch shell woman was a Buddhist, a female Buddha who taught about compassion, taught about love, taught about enlightenment. So Three of Shells, celebration. What a great year so far. Next card is for the time period between the new moon in Leo on August 2nd and the new moon in Virgo on September 1st. Five of Shells, release. I've got a lot of emotional body cards here, or subconscious potentially. So Five of Shells, release. This card is fives are transition, fives are change, so allowing ourselves to release that which is no longer serving us. Perhaps it's something which we feel emotionally attached to, and knowing that as we let go, either being reminded of if you love it, let it go. If it comes back, it's meant to be. So letting go of a relationship or a situation, letting go of your circumstances, letting go, it could be anything that you're feeling an emotional attachment to, letting it go, and then seeing all of the abundance. There are sand dollars all around the edge here, seeing all of the abundance that comes back to you. As we release, we create space, and that space gets to be filled by things which are perfectly in alignment with where we are in the moment. So don't be afraid to release. Holding on to old hurts or anything old can really hold us in the past. And as we release that which is no longer in alignment with us, we allow the things which are in alignment with us to come into our reality much more quickly. Okay? So release, let it go. Know that you're safe to let go. You're safe to let that go. And you are supported. You can call upon assistance from your higher self in letting go. You can call upon assistance from source, from the divine, from angels, guides, ancestors, whatever beings you work with that make you feel better about, make you feel safe. Know that you're safe to release. Oh, this next one just fell right out. So this is the next card between the new moon in Virgo on September 1st and the new moon in Libra on October 1st. And it is the Initiate of Feathers. beautiful card. This card is the air suit. It's our mental body, and it's the initiate. So this is a court card. Here we see the Kukulkan, allowing us to transcend thought patterns which no longer serve us. The Kukulkan allows us to be reborn in our understanding of reality. We see it at a Mayan temple. This is a very appropriate card for this particular time of year because at the equinoxes, the shadow of the Kukulkan, the way that this particular temple is built, the shadow of the Kukulkan climbs up the side and climbs down the other side on the two equinoxes, and the equinoxes during the time period of this card. So working with the energies, the cosmic energies which are already at play, you can call upon the Kukulkan to assist your transition, to assist your growth. Call upon the star beings. Here we see the Pleiades. Call upon the ancient earth wisdom that lies within you already. This card is moving towards mastery of your mind, mastery of your thoughts, your understanding of reality, and your mastery of reality. Beautiful. This next card is for the time period between October 1st, the new moon in Libra, and October 30th, the new moon in Scorpio. Yeah, there we go. Seven of Fire, activation. So, activating ourselves and our passions, realizing that there will be a massive activation for the entirety of the planet at this time as well, which we can choose to take part in. Solar flares play a big part in this particular type of activation. Solar energy, so divine masculine energy, and allowing these different parts of our physical body to be activated. We may be physically feeling activations coming in. Also taking part in the conscious activation of the earth at this time. This is such a huge time of shift, and as we all collectively focus our intentions on this shift, we bring it about that much more quickly. This is a very physical shift. So it's showing the earth, but the earth is also your body. And there's a lot of fire energy moving around the earth. This could be your Kundalini energy, so it could be a time of Kundalini awakening or moving a lot of sexual energy through and out of your system. This is a very physical, I'm getting a very physical feeling of this. So for some of us, this will be a very physical activation. It's kind of exciting. The next card is for the time period between the new moon in Scorpio on October 30th and the new moon in Sagittarius on November 29th. Coming up towards the end of the year, into the holiday season, if you celebrate those holidays. Oh, that's interesting. The Two of Stones, harmony, balance, reminding us of balance. Again, the stones is the earth suit, our physical body, our day-to-day lives, our finances, and this is cultivated harmony and balance too. There are two people walking together on the path. There are some other people as well, but we see two people walking hand in hand. We see two of these malachite stones, which are very closely related to the Earth Mother and the Goddess. We see cultivated fields that look very peaceful and serene. So taking the time to recognize all of the work that you have done to cultivate harmony in your life, and noticing what is out of balance or what is not in harmony with your life, and taking the appropriate actions to cultivate harmony in your life. So if something is not bringing harmony into your life, or is causing perhaps the opposite of harmony in your life, now is the time to take stock of that, to take a really good look at your life and what's going on, and to give thanks for the harmony which you have already taken so much time and effort to create in your life. It's quite obvious from this card. And knowing your ultimate power of creation and knowing that you can create more harmony in your life, doing so by removing that which is not in harmony for you and by inviting in that which is in harmony for you. Okay. This next card is for the time period between the new moon in Sagittarius on November 29th and the new moon in Capricorn on December 29th, 2016. The High Priestess, another 2. We've been getting, maybe we didn't get that many 2s, but just the last couple of cards were 2s. The High Priestess, this is another major arcana card. This is another water suit card. This is knowing that you are the high priestess or high priest, but the high priestess is a feminine energy. This is the deep inner knowing, the deep inner knowing of who and what you are and all of the power which you possess. This is also perhaps pointing to a lineage of medicine woman or medicine man. What are you ready to fully see about yourself and accept? Your power, your authority, the true essence of your nature? This woman is praying, smudging. She is fully standing in her power. She is in nature. She's in the darkness. She's right next to deep water. So owning our darkness, owning our shadow, owning that which lies beneath the surface, which maybe we were afraid to bring to the surface before, knowing that fully accepting and seeing and owning all of these aspects is what brings you into your true power. It's a very beautiful, potent message for the end of the Gregorian year. So we've got a couple of more cards, I believe. Yeah. The next card is the Initiative Lotus. This card is for the time period between the new moon in Capricorn on December 29th and the new moon in Aquarius on January 27th, 2017. The Initiative Lotus, another Lotus suit, the Soul Essence suit. The Initiative Lotus card shows us the feet of the Guru. In Indian tradition, the feet of the Guru are worshipped. We wash them. Having the opportunity to touch them is a great gift. We receive divine knowledge and inspiration through the feet of the Guru. This does not mean that it necessarily has to be an external guru. We know that the true guru is within ourselves. But this may be a time to look to a time of a teacher coming into your life, or a time of recognizing yourself as the ultimate teacher in your life. Oftentimes when we work with a teacher or a spiritual master, it affords us great shifts very quickly in our consciousness, in our expansion, in our playing out of who we are and our stories here. So this may be a wonderful time to seek out an external teacher, or to come more in touch with your internal teacher, who already resides within you. Again, who am I? Who am I? Wonderful time to ask yourself, who am I? This has a lot of gold energy, which is the energy of Christ consciousness. It also has a lot of purple and white, which are the higher chakras, the crown chakras, connection with source. A very beautiful, beautiful card. Many blessings to each and every one of you. I hope that you find this yearly Lunar Tarotscope to be beneficial to you in assisting your planning process for the year, or just simply as a reminder of energies which you can work with as we move forward through the wheel of the year and continue on our soul's journeys through this lifetime. Thank you so much for your presence here and now. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can contact me. Much love and many blessings.